You're listening to
Ladies
an
and
unpaid-for
gentlemen,
Poison Apple Drag
you are about
exclusive.
to see a story of murder, greed, corruption, violence, exploitation, adultery.
You're listening to an
and
unpaid-for
treachery.
Poison Apple
All
Drag
the things
exclusive.
we hold near and dear to our hearts. Thank you.
You're listening to an unpaid-for Poison Apple Drag exclusive.
Something funny's going on, and it isn't very pretty. This is how it all began, with the murder of a man. Whoops. In Atlantic City.
You're listening to an unpaid-for Poison Apple Drag exclusive.
Vinny, you're my brother. I'm in a little trouble, and I didn't know where else to go. Listen to this obituary I just found in the Atlantic City.
You're listening to an unpaid-for Poison Apple Drag exclusive.
Put on your glasses.
Oh. British shoe salesman inherits $6 million from casino manager uncle.
I don't get it.
Let me start at the beginning. I was having an affair.
An affair.
An affair. And my lover's name was Tony.
Tony.
And he managed my husband's casino. He wore a tux. I went crazy.
You're
for the
listening to
guy,
an
but you
unpaid-for
won't.
Poison Apple
I
Drag
embezzled
exclusive.
From my husband.
Not your husband.
We stole from my husband's casino $6 million.
No.
And all in rocks. $6 million in diamonds in a heart-shaped box. Now I've gotta go.
You're listening to an unpaid-for Poison Apple Drag exclusive.
He inherited the money I embezzled from my husband for my lover, who I accidentally shot. What?
You're listening to an unpaid-for Poison Apple
Well,
Drag
I went to
exclusive.
Tony's place.
It was dawn, and I saw a woman leaving.
Woman.
Leaving. I knew that my Tony was in there. Well, I saw red, and the room was very dark.
Very dark.
Very dark, and I didn't have
You're
my
listening to an
glasses.
unpaid-for
What? No
Poison Apple Drag
glasses.
exclusive.
And there in the dark, accidentally, I shot him dead.
You're listening to an unpaid-for
They
Poison
found
Apple
him
Drag
well.
exclusive.
He left this English nephew my entire $6 million. Now I've gotta go to Monte
You're listening to an
Carlo.
unpaid-for
I've gotta
Poison
find
Apple
this
Drag
man.
exclusive.
He inherited the money
I embezzled from my husband.
for the guy you accidentally shot at dawn.
And you gotta go to Monte Carlo
Me?
just as fast as you can.
Why?
Because I accidentally mentioned it was you who took the money when my husband accidentally found it gone. What could I say?
What did you say? What did you say?
What could I do?
What did you do? What did you do?
The money was gone, and Nikki
You're listening to an
put on
unpaid-for
so
Poison Apple Drag exclusive.
on you. I said you lost at gambling. I was desperate. It just came out of my mouth, spontaneously. And now, well, I think Nikki has a contract.
You're listening to an unpaid-for Poison Apple Drag exclusive.
I've gotta go to Monte Carlo. I've gotta find this man. I could end up in the river with a bullet in my liver or piano wire wrapped around my neck.
Check.
We've gotta go to Monte Carlo just as fast as we can and find this man.
You're listening to an unpaid-for Poison Apple Drag exclusive.